Meet David. David makes $4,000 a month. He works hard, pays his bills, and every time he gets a little extra, he feels like he's finally getting ahead. But a week later, it's gone. Not all at once, just little things. That add up. A new subscription, eating out a few more times, something he needed. It didn't feel reckless. It felt normal. And somehow, he's right back where he started. Same balance, same stress, same question. Where did it go? Now meet Marcus. Same $4,000 a month, same city, same bills, same life on paper. But Marcus never feels broke. Not because he makes more, but because he plays a different game. Here's David's cycle. He gets paid, he spends, he feels good. Then he resets to zero. Again, and again, and again. It looks like progress, but nothing sticks. Every raise feels exciting. For a moment, then his lifestyle grows with it, quietly, almost automatically. A better phone, a nicer place, more convenience. It feels like upgrading life, but it's really upgrading expenses. Marcus sees the same raise, same opportunity, same moment to choose. But instead of upgrading everything, he upgrades one thing, his system. Before he touches the money, a part of it disappears. Not lost, just redirected, on purpose. He doesn't rely on discipline. He removes the decision, so there's nothing to debate, nothing to feel guilty about. David waits until the end of the month to see what's left. Marcus decides at the beginning what will never be touched. 300 feels small. You don't notice it, it doesn't change your lifestyle, but that's 3,600 a year. And over time, that quiet difference grows without needing attention. David thinks, I'll save when I have more. But more comes and disappears faster because his system didn't change. Only the numbers did. Marcus thinks differently. I'll build with what I have. So even when nothing changes, everything changes. At first, they look the same income, same life. But underneath, two completely different directions are already forming. David's money flows out. Fast, constant, unnoticed. Marcus's money stacks. Slow, quiet, consistent. And here's the part no one sees. David isn't bad with money. He's just inside a loop he doesn't recognize. It rewards spending. It normalizes upgrades. It resets him every month. Marcus didn't escape life. He just changed the system that controls his money. Welcome to Lion Invests. Most people think making more money will fix everything. But the truth is, the system you're in matters more than how much you earn. In this video, we break down why people stay stuck financially, the invisible loop keeping you there, and how small changes create completely different outcomes over time. If you want to understand money differently, subscribe. This isn't about one decision. It's about the system behind the decisions. David gets paid again. Same feeling, same relief. He tells himself, this time will be different. This time, he'll be more careful, more aware. But the system is stronger than intention because it doesn't rely on how he feels. It runs automatically. Marcus gets paid too, but nothing changes because everything is already set. His system moves first, before emotion, before temptation. David reacts to money. Marcus directs money. That's the difference. And it doesn't look dramatic. No big moves, no extreme sacrifice, just small shifts that repeat every single month. Over time, those small shifts become something else entirely. David is busy maintaining life. Marcus is quietly building one. From the outside, you can't tell yet, but give it time, and the gap becomes impossible to ignore. One feels stuck, one feels in control. Same income, different system, different outcome. And the scary part is, most people never notice the difference until years have passed. Because the loop feels normal, comfortable, even safe. But normal is exactly what keeps David right where he is. At this point, it looks like things are working. Bills are paid, life feels stable. But this is exactly where the long-term problem begins. Because nothing feels wrong. There's no alarm, no warning sign, just a quiet pattern, repeating over and over again. David keeps earning, keeps spending, keeps restarting. And every month, he feels like he's trying from the same place again, not behind, but never ahead. Marcus looks the same on the outside. Same job, same routine. But underneath, his system is stacking every single month. No pressure, no big decisions, just consistency. David upgrades when he can, because it feels deserved. Marcus upgrades too, but only after his system is fed. That one shift changes everything. Because now money has a direction, not just a destination. David's money lands, then disappears. Marcus's money lands, then multiplies slowly, and the difference isn't visible yet. Not in a week, not in a month, but over time, small gaps become real distance. David starts feeling it, not clearly, just a quiet pressure, like he should be further ahead by now. He's doing everything right, working hard, staying consistent, but something still feels off. Marcus doesn't feel that pressure because progress is built in. He doesn't guess. He doesn't hope. He just follows the system, and the system keeps working, even when he's not thinking about it. David relies on effort. Marcus relies on structure. Effort gets tired. Structure doesn't. That's why David resets, and Marcus builds. Slowly. Their identities start to change. David sees money as something to manage. Marcus sees money as something to build with. One reacts. The other plans. One spends first. The other keeps first. And that shift is where everything separates. Because identity drives behavior. And behavior creates results. David isn't choosing to stay stuck. He's just repeating what feels normal. Marcus isn't doing anything extreme. He's just repeating what works. Over time, those repeated actions become outcomes. And those outcomes become lifestyles. Two people, same starting point, completely different realities. Not because of luck, not because of income, but because of the system they follow every month. One leaks, one builds, one stays busy, one moves forward. The system was never built to make you rich. It was built to keep money moving. And unless you see it, you stay inside it, repeating the same cycle, month after month. But once you do, you can step outside it and finally start playing a completely different game.